Just days after the latest altercation among Filipino and Chinese ships in the West Philippine Sea, leaders of Australia and the US speaking out. Their joint statement released during the state visit of Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese in the US. The two nations expressing strong opposition to what they call destabilizing actions in the South China Sea, including meddling with Philippine maritime operations in Ayungin or Second Thomas Shoal. Both putting emphasis on the 2016 South China Sea Arbitral Award while expressing concerns on China's expansive maritime claims. U.S. President Joe Biden reiterating support to the Philippines.
I want to be very clear. The United States defense commitment to the Philippines is ironclad. The United States defense agreement with the Philippines is ironclad. Any attack on the Filipino aircraft vessels or armed forces will invoke our mutual defense treaty with the Philippines.
Biden's comments come as one of America's biggest aircraft carriers, USS Ronald Reagan, is visiting the Philippines. This 97,000-ton and nuclear-powered warship is part of the U.S. Navy fleet deployment in the Indo-Pacific. Filipino journalists, including a team from CNN Philippines, join a tour of the USS Ronald Reagan while transiting northern Philippines on the way to Manila. We get a glimpse of the day-to-day action aboard the carrier, such as routine flight operations from FA-18 combat fighters. Of the 5,000 sailors on board, about 150 have Filipino heritage. While they're looking forward to visiting family and friends, they also find special meaning in their deployment to the region.
Parang proud, opo, na parang makakatulong po ako sa bansa natin.
You're there for a reason, representing something. You have the Filipino bloodline, and you're here to help the Philippines as well.
It's really humbling to be here, knowing, you're from the Philippines and now you're here serving a bigger purpose.
Other USS Ronald Reagan crew members will also be given time for rest and recreation while in Manila. Aside from looking after the morale and welfare of their troops, routine port visits are also aimed at projecting American power while pursuing national interests, something China has been slamming US for, insisting Washington is merely stoking tensions in the region.
Other governments can read into it what they will, but we have an ironclad alliance with the Philippines, and we're very glad that we can have these kinds of visits.
Aboard USS Ronald Reagan in the Philippine Sea, David Santos, CNN Philippines.